You are about to start your journey through the Minecraft Tricky Trials update, Minecraft 1.21, and you want to make sure you have got the best possible starting seed you can. And this could be the most important decision you make all the way through your Minecraft survival game. A lot of people just like to pull up a random seed and hope for the best, and that's completely fine. But maybe you want to get the best seed you can that suits your gameplay. Maybe you'd love a mixture of Badlands, desert, jungle and savannah. Or maybe you want an icy mountain with a huge cavern going down to the base of the earth. I've got 3 starting seed ideas that you can take and create the most amazing Minecraft survival world in. Let's go explore them now and let me know in the comments below which one is your favourite. So you spawn in on the edge of a hill. Nothing particularly special about this. There is some forest. It's nice and open. You could probably build here. And if we go up, you can see you're really close to a shipwreck. So some instant treasure is available. But what you have got is a pretty good mixture of biomes. You've got a forest there. You've got a birch forest. You've got a dark oak forest. You've got rivers. You've got an icy mountain, which is nice. And then you've got obviously the ocean and some more plains as well. There's plenty for you to work with here. And I quite like this dip right at spawn that takes you down a little way to start a mine with. Just across the ocean you've got a swamp, and right there, right at the beginning of it, you've got your witch's hut. And this is a relatively rare structure in Minecraft 1.21. There's also another shipwreck right there and a large broken portal. And just the other side of that icy peak, you've got a pillager tower with another broken portal just beyond that. And just past that, what I think is the smallest cherry biome in the entire world. It's just one tree. And beyond that, again, a jungle, specifically a bamboo jungle, and again it's really tiny. We're almost talking about microbiomes now, but it has still got a jungle temple, so come and raid that as well. There's so much treasure ready for you. If we go back over to spawn and just turn slightly left, we've got a savanna biome as well, so you'll have armadillos before you know it. And there's a village just up on the hill past the savanna too, and another one just past the dark oak forest. Directly under spawn there is some great caves, including a skeleton spawner at 3142.1 with a mine shaft directly underneath that with another skeleton spawner and another one too, and a spider spawner as well. But Minecraft 1.21 is all about the trial chambers, and look at the size of this one, literally 100 yards away from where you spawn in. It's on multiple levels and it's huge. I'm at one end of the trial chamber. I'm minus 470, minus 28, 109. It's massive. This is just one level of it, and there's loads of stuff all over the place. Barrels, which this one's, you know, randomly a bamboo hanging sign, but all kinds of things to loot, all kinds of things to explore. And it's right next to a really cute looking lush cave. It's massive actually, this thing. It's really, really big. In fact, it goes on forever. Let's see what the Nether's got in store for us. We're spawning in to a basalt delta. That's not ideal, but depends what you're after, I guess. The basalt delta is a little bit tricky, but at least you've not got any falling lava to have to deal with. Over in this direction, it's very, very hot and very, very red. Your bastion remnant is about 300 blocks away at 240 minus 240, and it's quite a big one. So plenty of chests to come and loot. Your closest fortress is at minus 450 minus 800 on the edge of a crimson forest. And it is a little bit buried, but that does mean making a blaze farm isn't going to be too tricky because you're surrounded by rock. Your main structures are not too far away. The monument is only 500 blocks. The stronghold is less than 2,000 blocks. The mansion's less than 7,000 blocks. That's a really rare structure, so that's pretty good. And the nearest desert pyramid is only 3,000 blocks away. This is a really lovely seed with a good mixture of biomes and lots of structures around you to be able to do your Minecraft survival world in. However, there's 2 more, so let's check those out as well. With C2, you spawn right next to a lava lake in this mixed tree forest, and surrounding you is a mixture of biomes. Again, we've got hills and mountains, we've got open plains, we've got beaches, we've got a village very, very nearby, and we've got a big old ocean with a few little islands in it. And also, just across the way there, there's an ocean monument. In fact, there's 2 right next to each other. And there's also a mushroom island just offshore with a 3rd monument. In fact, around the island, there's even more. There's 4, and then there's a 5th one as well. How much prismarine do you really need? The nearby village has a blacksmith, so you're instantly going to get some goodies. And just on the end of it, there is a multiple ocean ruin, but dry and out of the water, meaning you are not going to have to hold your breath to be able to get the goodies out of it. What's this giving me? Oh, a wooden hoe. That's not particularly exciting. But what I really love is right next to spawn, we've got this awesome cave formation with the water tumbling into it that goes right the way down, right to the depths of the earth. In fact, you can get all the way down to -54 and a load of diamonds without breaking a single block. In fact, the cave systems are a tunneler's dream. There is plenty of cave to get you deep, but enough space to be able to do loads and loads of branch mining as well. With some really great mine shafts in there too, with massive amounts of lush cave. And not very far away, you've got a huge trial chamber. And as if they're not hard enough, you've got natural skeleton spawners right next to it, open to it. There are so many levels here and there's loads to explore, and more bamboo hanging signs. And just across the ocean, past a couple of shipwrecks, there's a tiny little jungle, and there's also this savannah so you can pick up your armadillos. And then we hit a bigger jungle with a pillager tower right next to it, with some really interesting and unusual landscape as well. Maybe come and make something beautiful out of this. Into the nether we go, and we're at the edge of another basalt delta, but we're also in the nether waste here as well, so it's a little bit more open and a little less scary. No lava coming down on your head though, that's good. Only about 150 blocks away, you've got your bastion remnant at about -160, 60, and it's relatively closed off, although you have got this really lovely lava section just here. You're going to need to bury yourself in because I don't think there's any real breaks unless you come up to the top here. No, it's still pretty closed in. Dig deep, people. You can get in, I'm sure, with a pick. The rewards could be great. -200, you've got a very, very large fortress. Easily accessible blaze spawners. And a lot of it is over lava, so it could be great for a wither skeleton farm. The primary structures are pretty close by. We've got a mansion at less than 3,500 blocks away. The desert pyramid is about 3,500 blocks away as well. And the stronghold is just over 1,500 blocks away. This seed has great potential, but before you cast your vote, wait and see what the last one's got. Seed 3, you spawn right on the edge of a snowy taiga, and it's right next to an oak forest. You are literally on the border of where cold meets warm. On the cold side, you've got frozen rivers and icebergs. There's a little village up on the hill and a slightly bigger village down on the shores of that frozen river. And on the warm side, you've got mixed wood forests and plains going out as far as the eye can see. And this is really interesting. It's an almost perfect oval, half of which is frozen, half of which isn't. It's almost like a yin-yang sign, and inside it goes quite deep and has an opening to a mine shaft. Just on the edge of the snowy taiga, there's a pillager tower with a telltale azalea tree telling me what's likely to be underneath. Again, it's a massive lush cave. Lush caves seem to be really popular here, and we've got spawners all over the place as well. There's a spawner there, there's a spawner there. So if you want some spawnage, come along to this seed. But again, 1.21 people, this is what we're looking for, trial chambers, and this one's massive. You could wander around in here for absolutely ages, totally lost, not having the faintest idea where you are. There's lots of stuff just kind of hangs, doesn't it, in a trial chamber? You get this weird generation where you've got ladders and vines and these kind of flowers just flowing down without there being anything to join them to. Also, a few spider webs. It's quite a big one, isn't it? I'm in survival. I haven't got a clue where I'm going right now. I'm totally lost. Let's see what the nether has to hold for this. Oh, the cow's beating me to it. And what the cow and I have found is that we've spawned into a nether waste and you've got no lava about to fall on your head, so that's a good thing. And you can get around fairly easy to be able to get various ores and glowstone and stuff. And I don't know if you can see that yet, but just across there, just past where you spawn in, you have got your fortress. There's a fair bit of it open, but you are going to need to dig to explore it completely. Although there is a cheeky blaze spawner there waiting for you open in the netherrack. And at -190, -80, you've got your bastion remnant, although most of it is buried. And it is a fairly decent sized one. And they have a copy of Pigstep. So which one of these three is your favourite? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be really interested to find out what kind of seeds you really like. Do you like the frozen wastelands of this one? Do you like the fact you've got loads of ocean monuments? Or do you just like the fact that you've got a witch hut nearby? Let me know. It'd be really great to hear from you. And while you're there, why don't you hit the like button? It really helps out the channel and costs you nothing. And even consider subscribing if you haven't already. Do let me know if you'd like to see more seeds, different seeds for Minecraft 1.21. It'd be great to hear from you, and I'll look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.